So I'm channeling a lot in this energy. You know, I was wondering, when am I going to be able to sleep through the night? Because to be honest with you, I've been getting a lot of my sleep while the sun is up and up during the night. So to my knowledge, this pimple has popped up on my nose here, and this represents healing a witch's wound, which would be about healing the crucifixion of the divine feminine. A lot of people don't understand that divine feminine goes through a series of humiliation rituals that come from the realms of breaking out of the matrix. When divine feminine goes through humiliation rituals, she is being completely stripped of the illusions and the propaganda that the world has tried to stamp on her femininity. And it is, in a way of empowerment. It is a rite of passage. It is a underground railroad where there's a bunch of spiritual warfare that prompts divine feminine's awakening, where it allows for her to strengthen her intuition and connect to the ethereal knowledge that is activating within her lineage. So every time I start talking about certain things, it's like my throat chakra is like clearing itself up, or kind of just adjusting the frequency. But lately too, in this energy I've been channeling, the color blue is very significant, which for me would represent Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the protector of a lot of women that have cultivated and healed the father wound. And a lot of people don't know that. So the father wound isn't always about having an absent father or an abusive father or a narcissistic father or not being taught how to attract the right lovers. Healing the father wound, there is a series of cultivating the divine masculinity within first. Meaning knowing how to balance your polarities as a divine feminine. So when you are healing your divine masculinity from the inside, you are allowing for yourself to endure the challenges and overtake the obstacles with wisdom. You are being sure-footed. You are being punctual and acting with clarity. You are leading through action, okay? So with that, in the divine masculinity within the divine feminine, is all about identity, okay? It is about how you show up and what type of power you exert from within, okay? So it's a lot different than just focusing on familial wounds or abandonment issues, addressing those things. Now, that's a small part of it, but the main part is balancing the polarities within, okay? You are the mother and the father, as within, so without, from above to below, okay? So the mother and the father awaken within the divine feminine. And this is very different because if you're not really attuned to sacred knowledge, or people may want to mislead you purposely because they fear your power, you could begin to shame yourself along the journey. And comes with shame is guilt. Comes with guilt is hesitation, fear. So in this channeling as well, I've been just trying to figure out what part of the collective resonates with this. So y'all know Mama is pregnant right now, and I've been going through my own little things going on here. Because first of all, this lightning crotch is not for no motherfucking jokes, okay? And second of all, I've been having these really bad headaches, and so it's been leading me to drink all these fluids. And even after such, the headaches still aren't going away. Meditation is not working. So these are some really heavy downloads that are awakening. So I want to pull some tarot as well, because it seems to be like this reoccurring thing of having to soul search. Okay, soul searching is really good. The habit of soul searching really is about owning your inner knowledge and not being ashamed, and also not feeling bad for having esoteric Hermetic principles that other people cannot ride, because you are not a wave to ride. Okay, so understanding that as well. Trying my best to step out of holding things in, because it's just best for me personally to kind of open my roads to the universe at this moment. You know, they say, be quiet when it's time to be quiet, rest when it's time to rest, pop out when it's time to pop out, listen when it's time to listen. Moderation is key. So this says, open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Take great care. Nurture yourself. Prioritize well-being. Tread gently on your journey ahead. Okay? Flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires that may ignite in your journey. Oh, this is going to be a whole little thing here, okay? True intentions. Stay authentic and aligned. Trust in your inner wisdom and guide you. Trust in your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. Ride the current. Embrace change. Flow with the rhythm. And banish resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So I scribbled out release and I replaced it with banish, because over here we banish and protect. We don't allow for old contracts to bring the illusion of new lessons. Okay. So I need one more card. We're just going to pick up here. Getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Okay. So this may have something to do with like some type of ideas here. Maybe even hesitation, listening to your own rhythm here, like a heart palpitation, okay? Healing the relationship with self-trust, okay? Honoring your wisdom, allowing your intuition to be your compass, okay? For some of you here too, there's a lot of changes going on, okay? With these changes comes a new identity unraveling, which would be in the realms of self-discovery, okay? So this Flames of Passion talks a lot about following your desires and allowing for those things to lead you to fulfillment for yourself, which is about doing what's best for you and unplugging the cord on trying to be what everyone else wants you to be, trying to fulfill what everyone else wants you to feel, lightening your load, letting go a lot of that invisible baggage, and shifting your weight so you don't feel so burdened and so worn out, taking care of yourself and enjoying what's to come. But we're going to go to another part so we can lengthen this out.